This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, good evening all of you. So we are going to start a new topic, that is a special procurement process. So in special procurement process, we have subcontracting process, and we have consignment, okay, and we have a pipeline, and we have third party. So these are the special procurement process. So let us discuss about the consignment process. Okay. So what is this consignment process? So consignment procurement process is a kind of process in which an external vendor, and it means outside vendor, provides and supplies material to the buyer organization and is kept in the buyer's organization consignment stock pot. Okay. But only condition is that legal ownership is not transferred to the buyer until unless it is consumed, and ownership will be transferred only to the extent of stock consumed. That means liability lies with the vendor only till it is consumed or withdrawn for consumption only. Then vendor is required to be paid for the material purchase. This payment may be on monthly consumption basis or after a certain period of time. So what are the features of consignment? So you can tell the interviewer, like, consignment stock is not a separate type of material, but same material may be treated as consignment material as per the requirement and specific process. Okay. It may be inventoried and taken into counted stock. Means once this consignment stock is made as our own stock, then it is inventoried and it may be counted stock. And if you check in MMB, we can check the inventory. And separate consignment information record info type is maintained. Consignment stock or not validated stock. It is non-validated stock. Its valuation is updated only when it is consumed or withdrawal happens. Okay. So this is non-validated stock. That's why no accounting document is posted once you pass the consignment, after creating the consignment view and you pass the GR. There, we won't get consignment stock. Okay, means GL account is not there possible because it's not our own validated stock. Once if we are treating this consignment stock to our own stock with 411K moment time, then GL account will get triggered. That I'll show you later on. The consignment material can be allocated to any of the three stock types. So one is unrestricted, which is good to use and quality inspection, and block stock. So these are the three stock types for consignment. Okay, so here steps in consignment process. First, what we do is we create a purchasing info record with the M11 transition code. But before creating info record, first we will create the standard purchase organization if we are creating consignment process with our own enterprise structure, or else we can take 3000, which is there in our demo version. Okay. So what we do is before going to info record, what we do, we'll try to create the material, okay, and also one consignment vendor, let's say, whatever vendor will create, and then uh, we create the info record. Okay, so let's start. So here we'll create a consignment material first. Okay, so with MM01 transaction code, let me try to create one consignment material. Okay, so I will just code this one. So basic data one and purchasing view. Okay, and take a MRP2 view. Why MRP2? Because consignment is 10. I'll show you. Take this, and let's take 3000 and show location 0001. Let's say star choose. okay, each. And here we can give as leather or something related to shoes, leather and textiles. So here in purchasing, nothing as such. And in MRP2, special procurement, for consignment it is 10 and for subcontracting it is 30. Okay, so take this consignment. So they may ask an interview, how you create the consignment material. So just remember in MRP2 view, okay, procurement type will be X because this is we are outside, right? Both procurement type. So yeah, so here like we can take external procurement F, okay, because this is not our own, right? Someone outsider they are providing us the stock, okay. So that is the reason procurement type you take F and special procurement take 10, okay. This is important. Enter. And in accounting one, you take valuation as 7920 for finished product. So 7920 finished product. Okay. Enter and save it. So this I have created. Note on this number, Prakash 1583. Okay, 1583. Yeah. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to create 1583. Fill in the required interview. Okay. And what we type engage. No planning. MRP is a separate topic. I'll show you these all MRP type, what is this, and MRP 1, 2, 3, 4. This all comes into picture once I start MRP. That is a new topic. So note on this number 1583. Okay. And now what I'll do, let us create the info record. Okay, with M11 transaction code. I'm creating information record. Info record is nothing but information record. Okay. So here vendor I'm taking 3000, which is a predefined already there. And material 153 just now we have created, and purchase org is you need to take 3000. Okay, so 3000 I'm taking, and plant is also 3000, and you select this one consignment. Okay, info category you select consignment. Okay, so material mainly procured internally. Please check your input. Okay, so here it's warning message, that's not a problem. And here first reminder, nothing as here. So here plan delivery time, let us take one standard quantity, let's say 100. That price we issue, let's say 600 rupees. Okay, and if you want to maintain some tax code, you can maintain tax exempt. Purchase group, okay. We are a Prakash is there, no? Already we have created Guru Prakash. And now I have created this info record with ME11 transaction code. Okay, Prakash. So note down this number. Info record 531234405845. Okay, 53405845. Info record. We have created the information record. Okay. Now this all information already we passed. Okay. Now we create the purchase requisition. Either directly you can go for view also, and if you want to create the purchase requisition, that is also possible. So what I'll do, I'll start with the PR. So here you need to take item category as K, and whatever material we have created, we need to give that material and quantity and plant storage location. Okay, and then try to save the PR. Okay, so what is the transition code to create the PR? ME51N is the transition code. Okay, so here ME51N. Okay, to create the purchase requisition. And now what we do is this is very important. Here material. What was the material number? 15. Prakash. 83. Am I right? Yeah. Is it correct? I don't think so. This is correct. 153. Okay, at least review this part. We'll see. Requisition 0001. Yeah, star shoot, right? Yeah, this is correct. You are not noting number here. Okay, quantity. Let's say I'm taking this as 100. Okay, 100 quantity. Hmm. And here in this item category for consignment, you need to select K. Okay, this is an interview question, Prakash. If you are creating PO or PR, PO is purchase order and PR purchase requisition. And purchase group is also, let's take PR Prakash, right? So here I'm doing PR Prakash. Okay, it is not showing, so I will search like this. Jyoti Prakash, right? So this you need to give here, okay? And click enter, and here quantity, material data, everything, all information is coming, status, contact person, text, delivery address, all the information is there. Okay, because we have taken 3000, that is obviously New York address, right? So this, I've created the purchase requisition, but one thing, remember, item category, you need to select K. Okay, and now I will save this purchase requisition. Note down the PR number. So note down this number 10013,603. Okay, 10013,603. Yeah, Prakash, have you noted down?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, 10013,603. Yeah. Now you need to convert the PR into PO. How you will convert? So you create the PO, ME21 and transaction code. So you can convert, there are two ways to convert the PR into PO. So before that, you just mention the vendor 3000, okay, and purchase order you can take 3000, okay. And now what you do, document overview on. This is one step. Another step is I'll show you where directly you can enter the PR number in line item itself. So here you click this selection variant, okay, and click this purchase requisition and use the PR number. So by default, the system will take the PR number. Okay, you can mute yourself for Prakash. See here, this is the purchase requisition number, right? 10013,603, right? So this will come by default, and the material number is also coming by default, and the plant is there. And now you need to execute. No data classifying. Why it is showing like this? Okay, let me go once again. Something is missing here. So I'm going to PR once again. This is there, and the purchase organization is there, and this plant is there. What happened? Number of hits. I'll remove this. And what else? Is there something which is different here? Purchase organization. Yeah. Execute. No data satisfying selection criteria. Okay. So as I told you, there are two ways. Like one, you need to go like this. Okay. And also give this a PRA. Or else what we can do, directly I'll come out. So ME21N. Don't do anything as of now. Just we go here. Okay. Select purchase requisition. And this all information is coming by default. Execute. Okay, but also this is not available. Why like this? Okay, let me check, or else we can do another thing. Like there are two ways I told you. So here you can do the purchase requisition numbers. Here see, this is purchase requisition. So what was the number? 10016. Yeah, Prakash.
603, sir.
Okay.
100.
100 16, right?
13603.
13603.
13603.
Yeah. Okay. So click enter. Okay. So see, all information is coming by default, which is there in the PR. Star shoes 100, like now you need to fill this information, give this information. Vendor 3000. Okay. And purchase order also 3000. Okay. Here PR Prakash. Click enter. And what else see here? Item category K. So this is also coming by default, right? K is nothing but consignment. So in interview they will ask how you will create the consignment PO. The normal PO and consignment PO. This is what the difference. Normal PO we don't take any item category. We just leave it blank, right? But whereas for consignment PO you need to select K item category. Okay. And for subcontracting, which is our next part. So there you need to select L, but as of now we are talking about consignment, so we select this K, and this is coming by default. Why? Because in purchase requisition we have taken item category as K, so whatever information is there in purchase requisition, that is coming here, okay, automatically, right? So click enter, and you need to save this here, and note down this PO number. So note down this number 4500017248. Yeah, 4500017248.
Organization.
Okay.
45000.
450017
248.
Okay. Yeah, this is the purchase order. Now, after creating the PO, the next step is, like they may ask the steps also, what how you start, can you explain about the consignment process? So you need to tell, what exactly consignment is, and then how you are doing. And now we, after saving the PO, we need to enter the GR, okay, with 101K movement type. So here, as I told you, the accounting document is not created. Why? Because it is non-validated stock. It is not our own stock. The stock belongs to consignor vendor. Consignor vendor. Okay. That's the reason with 101K movement type, no accounting document is generated. This is the interview question. Okay. So let me show you. I'm going to create a GR micro. Okay. And here you need to select the PO. What is it? 4500017248. Yeah, Prakash, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, star
Yes,
shoes. Yeah,
sir.
yeah, star shoes. Yeah. Okay. So here, see, you can see the movement type is coming by default. K. K is nothing but goods received for consignment stock. Okay. Why this is coming by default? Because at the time of creating the PO, we have taken item category as K. Okay. So once you take item category K, then 101K comes by default. Otherwise, just 101 will be appearing. What is 101? Goods received for purchase order into warehouse. That is the normal PO and normal GR. Okay. But whereas this is what the difference between normal PO and the consignment PO. Okay. Yeah. Now, accounting document is not generated. Why? Because this is non-validated stock of our company. It is not validated stock of our company. It is non-validated stock. Means the stock still belongs to consignment vendor. It is not our own stock. That is the reason accounting document will not generate it. So how to know that? Okay, first we'll try to save this. Okay, click item OK, and check and post, or I'll directly save this. Now see, they may ask in interview the steps, as well as they will simply confuse you like, okay boss, tell me, uh, once passing the consignment GR, what are the accounting documents generated? So your answer should be, sir, accounting document is not created because the stock still belongs to consignor vendor. It is not our own validated stock. It is not our validated stock. Okay. The stock still belongs to consignor vendor. That's the reason no accounting document is generated. How to know that? Okay. I'm showing you. It's very simple. See here, material document is created. How to check accounting document? You need to select A04 display. Okay. And click enter, and then see, click doc info. So you'll get the information, no subsequent accounting document is generated. Once you click FI document, you will get the message no subsequent document is generated. That means accounting document is not created for this consignment PO because the stock is not our own stock. The stock is non-validated stock. The stock still belongs to consignment vendor. No subsequent document found in accounting. Understood? Clear? Yeah, Prakash? Whereas for a normal GR, without selecting item category as K, nothing is there.
Yes,
If
sir.
you pass the GR with 101 movement type, their accounting document is generated. What is the VSX debited, WRS created? VSX means inventory raw material is debited and GRIR clearing account is created. Okay, they may ask in interview, but with 101K movement type, accounting document is not generated. Why? They will say why. If you say yes sir, no accounting document generated, again they will raise the question why? What is the reason? So your answer should be simple and sweet, short. The stock still belongs to consignor vendor. It is non-validated stock. Okay, Prakash, it is non-validated
Yes.
stock.
Yes, sir.
That's the reason accounting document is not generated. Okay, yeah, yeah, you can mute yourself.
Got
So this is what our scenario. So now what we'll do goods issue. Next step, goods issue to cost center. Okay, cost center is nothing but a department, a particular department you can say. Cost center is nothing but a department. Like if you are working in a company, you have different departments: sales department, purchasing department, HR department, accounting department. That is nothing but a cost center. Okay. So here, goods issue to a cost center. Okay. So again, with A07 moment type, sorry, with A07 selection criteria, you take R10 and like in material tab, enter the material number. In quantity tab, enter the quantity to be issued. Okay, how much quantity you are issuing out of 100. Okay, in weight tab, enter moment type 201K. This is important. So goods issue to cost center, what is the moment type? 201K. Whereas for a normal goods issue, it is 201 only. Okay, K is nothing but consignment. And plant and storage location, we need to give an in partner tab into vendor number. Okay, in the account assignment tab into inter cost center 1000. If it is predefined for 3000, okay. If you want to practice in your own enterprise structure, then what we need to do? We need to create our own cost center and assign to own plant. Okay, so I have given this page number 7, creation of cost center. This is a different part. Okay, so but as of now, since we are practicing in 3000, which is there predefined. Okay, in demo version, so no need of creating cost center because it is readily available for 3000. The cost center is 1000. Okay. All right. So here in MMB vendor consumption stock. So here GL account is there. Why we are issuing the cost, the goods to cost center. So in accounting document cost center consumption GL account debited with transaction key GBB and account modifier VBR and account payable GL account created with transaction key KON and there is no modifier for KON. Okay. With goods issue quantity and info record price, loss gain AQ. If something is there, then loss and gain will be appearing here. Okay, this is additional part. Okay, but most of the cases, these two you need to answer it. Okay. Okay. To see the account modifier, use T code OMWM. Like I'll show you how to check. If you go to OMWN, then give the movement type. We can see the GBB and account modifier VBR. And for con, no account modifier. Con is nothing but concern. Okay. So here, goods issue to cost center. So the transaction code is same MIGO and you take A07 goods issue, okay, and R10 other together, and here you need to select 201K, okay, it's consignment goods issue, okay, goods issue to cost center from consignment. And plant you need to give the plant 3000 manually, and here you need to give the storage location manually, okay. And now you need to give the material number also. What is that? 1583. Am I right? Yeah, star shoot, right? Yeah, okay. So here you need to give the quantity also. Out of 100, let's say I am issuing 90. So 10 is left, right? 10 is left. And in partner, you need to give the vendor. Vendor is 3000 we have taken. at the time of creating the PO. The same vendor you need to queue here. Okay, and cost center, you need to queue the cost center 1000. Okay. 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 So here see, now I'm trying to save this goods issue to cost center consignment. And now accounting document is generated, but accounting document is not generated for 201K or 101K movement type once you pass the consignment GR. Okay, so here see, version 0 is not defined for fiscal year 2022. So you got this message. So this is the error what you got. So here in real time, this is taken care by FIFO, but as of now, we can't depend on them. So we need to resolve this, right? So how will you do? I'm doing this. Okay, fiscal year 2022. So note on the transaction code. So you got this error at the time of issuing goods to cost center, okay, via MyGo transaction code. So note on this what you can say as okay, controlling area you do your 2000. Okay, so here see the transaction code is OKEV. OKEV is the transaction code to resolve that issue. But don't worry, this is taken care by people in real time. So here see you just select this okay, and double click this because version 0, right? So version 0 you need to select this, okay, the whole part, and click settings for each fiscal year. Okay, so here 2021 is there but not 2022, right? So you need to go to new entries and select the fiscal year 2022. Okay, and what else, exchange rate type, current exchange rate. Okay, just do this, that's it. You can run and save it. So now we won't get that error. Okay, to cost center. Okay, so here I'm going back, right? So this is anyhow, this is warning message. So what I do again, I'll try to, so this is that. So I have to come back, and again I go to my book and I do 807 and R10. Okay, and do the material number 1583. Okay, and do the quantity, let's say 90 out of 400. Okay, and where you need to select the K, that is the year consignment. Okay, to issue the cost center from consignment. Okay, and with the partner you need to choose the vendor 3000. Okay, and here in the account assignment you need to view the cost center 1000, right? Click enter, and now you try to save this. So enter plant. Oh, I think I forgot to do the plant also. So here in where you need to give the plant. Yeah, storage location is also missing. So 3000, and here storage location equals to 1. And now we try to save this. So here, as I told you, accounting documents that get generated here, we do not want K moment type groups issue to cost center consignment. This is very important. The interviewer will expect the answer from your end. So you need to answer is this, then you have done. See, a material document posted. Now, as I told you, how to check the accounting document? A04, very simple, right? Click enter and click the doc info button. Okay. Click enter. Document does not exist on calendar year 2022. Back again, my go and here I see this information. Click enter. Okay. So doc info button and FI document. So we don't get that message like no subsequent document found in accounting. So here, if I click this, then directly it will redirect to accounting document. I can show you this. See here. Double click this accounting document. So you will get this GL account, general ledger account. Okay. So here, as I told you, accounts payable is credited and consumption account is debited. Okay, losses, consumption account is debited. This is what the scenario. So here see, so here Vendor consignment stock is decreasing. The accounting document process, the consumption GL account debited. Okay, so consumption GL account is debited. So here this consumption debited. If there is no minus sign, then that is debited. Okay, this is minus sign. This is credited. Accounts payable is credited. So here see, this is what the intermediate respect. Okay, so consumption GL account is debited. Account modifier I'll show you with the OMWN transaction key separately. Okay, and accounts payable account created. So this accounts payable account is created. So this is accounts payable. Okay, this is created. This is what the intermediate respect. Okay, and additionally, sometime this will also appear. AKO is nothing but loss or gain. Okay, loss or gain with goods issue quantity and info record price. But as of now, we don't have this loss or gain. Why? Because in in info record we have maintained the net price as 100, as well as in PO also we have maintained the same 100. Okay, let's say like in PO I'm maintaining 110. Okay, then there is a difference, then it is a loss or gain. Okay, let's say it is in info record it is 100 and here in PO you are taking 90, then it is profit. Okay, so like that it is. So we have taken the same thing. That's the reason this is not appearing. Okay, only 2GL account is triggering. So now to check this account modifier, how to check separately, go to OMWN transaction code. Let me show you there. Go back. So there is a separate transaction code called as OMWN, where you can see the account modifier, blah blah blah. Okay. So here see, go to OMWN and you select the movement type 201K, right? So here go to position and you enter the movement type 201. Okay. Special stock you can take escape. Well, directly, if this is there, then what we can do, we can close this. Okay, so here, 201K, right? So here, 201K is there. Okay, anyways, we have selected there, so that should come 201K. Okay, execute. So let me select this 201K. Okay, I click this detail button. So here, see, offsetting entry for inventory posting for GBB, it is BBR. Okay, and offsetting entry for inventory posting account modifier is BBR. GBB, this is what, and consignment payable is bond KVM. Okay, this is what we can check here. Okay, this is what offsetting entry for inventory posting BBR. Okay, yeah, this is how it is. So now after this, let's say the balance. So here, no, we need to print or transfer copy to consignment vendor. How the consignment vendor should know that this much of stock is issued to a particular cost center. So you are printing, you are sending this message, okay, to consignment vendor. So with next transaction code, okay. So here we select application MR and click condition report button and select forms and view the company code vendor. Okay. So here what we'll do, we go to next transaction code NACE and application You click double click the MR and click condition upon button. And the consignment method fonts KVNS. Okay, double click this and give the vendor company code and vendor. Let's say I'm giving code. Okay, so company code obviously it is 3000 and the vendor is also 3000. Execute. Okay, and here you again give the vendor 3000. Click enter. Function this is coming by default and save this. Here, this one is print output. Okay, and click communication button. And here LP01 output device. Save it. Okay, so here you got this message. That is done. Okay, so if you want to see again, go here, give an response. Okay, company code, vendor, already they have given these, right? So this is there, and you need to check whether communication LP01 is maintained or not. Okay, so now it is there. Okay, yeah. Now what we need to do is, now we are paying. We are paying to vendors. So here, how auto settlement. There is no Miro here in my no invoice using Miro. So auto settlement, how you do auto IR process to MRQ transaction code. Okay, a short condition record is maintained for consignment output type on and with application MR. Okay, so we need to go here. Instead of Miro, we do auto settlement. So Miro is not possible for this consignment. Okay, one thing we need to understand this. The MRKO auto settlement we do with the by giving the inputs company code, vendor, plan, material. Okay, and select it goes consignment and processing. Select display. The display. So here I'll show you what is this exactly. So here I'm going to auto settlement MRKO transaction code now. So MRKO. Go here. View vendor all information. Right. Plan 3000 and the material 1583. Right. 1.3 and consignment it is, right? So we remove this pipeline. First you check in display first whether it is there or not. Execute. So here see not settled. Okay, you are getting this information. Now you go back. Now you select this settled. Okay, and execute now. So you'll be getting the document number. That means the document number generated, just like the Miro posting, we will get the number, invoice number, right? Similarly here we get the document number. That means, yeah, see here, this is the document number. Okay, document number is generated. Okay, so here you got this message. If you double click, document is status. See here, this amount is there. Okay, so this is auto settlement. Okay, process. So we are getting the message document is generated. In this can observe created automatic settlement document and click this accounting document number. Here account payable GL account debited with transaction KBS and vendor account credited with transaction KBS. Okay. So here we are not getting any error. So if you get this error, then you need to do this all. Yeah. So send automatic invoice or auto settlement document to consignment vendor with MR91 transaction code. Okay. So we are giving this information, providing this information to vendor MR91. Okay. So here go back MR91. So automatically, there's a document number which is created in MRKO that is coming here. Okay. And we could do this transmission medium as the print output 1 and execute. Okay, so this one select this and execute. Okay, so here all selected output successfully processed. Okay, now the next step, what we need to do is this all information, the interview aspect, what you are saying, so these steps are very important. What you are doing, in the back end. So now assume consignment validity period is over, but still some consignment stock is left. So in our case, out of 100 in the PO, we have issued to cost center is 90. So how much is left? 10, right? 10 quantity. So that 10 quantity is left in our warehouse. Then enter transfer posting to convert vendor consignment stock to our own stock with movement type 411K. This is interview question. So the interview will ask how you will transfer the consignment stock to your own stock. What is the movement type? The interview will expect this 411K. This is very important. Okay, 411K. Now if you check the stock, like I'm checking the stock with MMB transaction code. So here, if you there is no batch at all, right? So I'm removing this batch. 1583 is there and store location. Okay, so here execute. See vendor consignment 10 unrestricted use. So this, this stock which is left, we want to make this our own stock. Okay. What is the moment type 411K? Okay. So this is the balance left. Okay. So in this case, what we do, we try to post this with the 411K transaction code. So how to do? Select MyGo. Okay. A08 transfer posting R10. In wait tab, select moment type 411K. That means transfer posting consignment to own. This is very important. So consignment stock to our own stock. Then only accounting document will get generated. That what is the VSX debited. Okay. And account payable is created. If any profit or loss is there, then AKO, that is con. AKO is treated. Okay. Now settle consignment liabilities with a RKO transaction. So here, let me show you this. A08. First go to MyGo. Transfer posting. Okay. A08 and take R10 and in wait tab select moment type 411K. So here A08. R10 transfer posting, give the material number 1583, okay, and the plant is 3000, right, and the storage location is 0001, right, and the destination is also same 3000, okay, and 0001, right, and here what else? Unit, how much? So unit in filtering, so here it is 10, right, this is 10. And material this we got this material number in quantity we queue here 10, okay, and in where, okay, plant and storage location, and here the moment I need to change 411K. 411K. This is very important. Okay, the interviewer will expect this answer from your end. Assume consignment validity period is over and whatever balance is showing in MMB in unrestricted use, that consignment stock, you want to make that consignment stock to your own stock. What is the movement type? So the movement type is 411K. Okay. So now I am trying to save this. Enter vendor for special formula. So we need to enter the vendor also. So account assignment cost center is there. Vendor 3000. Save. So now we got the accounting document. So with 411K, sometime the interviewer will expect the GL account also. So we got that GL account also. Why? Because this is became our own stock, right? There is no more a consignment stock. So here no subsequent accounting will not come. Here accounting document will appear. So that is the reason this accounting document is triggering here. Double click this and we check see here. consumption account debited, and accounts payable is created. Okay, this is what it is. Account document created. Accounts payable is created. Accounts payable is created and consumption is debited. Now we need to view the amount balance of quantity whatever time. So we need to auto settle, right? How? With the Markio transaction again. Go here, give the vendor 3000, okay, and give the plan 3000, okay, and the material 1583, okay, and remove this pipeline, okay. First we need to check in display mode, right? Execute. So here not settled, okay. So again go back. The material document number is not generated now, right? Again go back. Now you select this as settle, okay, and execute. So what will happen? The document number will get generated here. Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, and the year 2022. Double click this, you can see the GL account again. Accounts payable is created, and the vendor account is debited. Sorry, yeah, this is debited. Nothing is there, then that is debited. Okay, so accounts payable is debited, and vendor account is created. This is what the whole scenario. So any doubt, Prakash? You need to practice. Yeah, see here, it doesn't mean that only just seeing this watching the video and no practice means it's very difficult for you to understand. The thing is that you need to spend time, like to become perfect, you need to spend 5 to 6 hours per day. Then only you will become a perfect consultant, and you will be you are called as at least you know the concept, like how to face the interview also. That's again a challenging task for you. So practicing is very important. So daily, you need to spend 5 to 6 hours per day. If you are not
Yes, sir.
practicing, if you don't have any work, then you need to spend 5 to 6 hours. Then only you become perfect. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So okay, I'm stopping the class, and tomorrow we'll talk about the subcontracting process. Right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Good night, sir.